All the players stretching every sinew to make sure that they get in the best shape onto the pitch now. It's going to be that star player, Yari Jaja, who will be kicking things off for Odisha. Just waiting on for the official confirmation from the referee. And here we go under the bright Amritsari sun for the 27th Senior Women's National Football Championships final round. Kicking off from right to left of your screen in all blue strip are Odisha, and attacking from left to right of your screen in the all yellow bright kit are Jharkhand. It's important for players to get a feel of the ball, get the first pass away, get the first tackle away. And now Jharkhand are asking the questions. Well repelled by the defender over there. Good counter pressing. Sprayed on to the right wing. Can Jharkhand find a way into the box? There goes the cross. It's a brilliant ball. Goalkeeper flying out of it. What did she manage? Goal kick, says the referee. Early attacking threat from Jharkhand. Good intent over the wing there. Cross floated in. Forced the goalkeeper to act. Sushmita Parid did well over there, just coming out of her area. Again, the bouncing ball played up the field. Yeah, Rishasha trying to win the duel her way. Heavy touch, running away from the striker. Odisha trying to play around the Jharkhand press. They get out of their area for the first time, but it's going to be a wasted delivery, you have to say. But that's a random giveaway, and now Odisha have their way on the ball. Number 11 of Jharkhand, assessing for options. Going long towards the striker. That's a great first touch with a back to goal. That's the kind of hold up play you love to see from your strikers. Superbly laid off into her teammate's path. Sushmita taking the drop kick. Nice combination of skills there from the winger. And what a pass that is through the middle, through on goal. With a heavy touch, just taking it away, making the angle tight. And a last shot on the left foot will only go for a goal kick. A fist through ball cut through the defense. The winger ran onto it. Her first touch was a bit heavier than she would have liked. Just made the angle narrow, took her away. She had to just swing her left foot. It'll only be a goal kick at the end. The ball evading everyone. And it'll just roll out for an Odisha throw. After taking the initial blow in their chin, Odisha are back now again, asking the dangerous questions to Jharkhand. Another throw in their own half. Now, good reading of the game. The number 10 of Jharkhand shields the ball out to win a throw in for her side. In a duel of the two sixes, it's Odisha who come out on top. Trying to spread it diagonally. Well tracked back and won by the winger. Now there goes the overlapping fullback. Spraying it down the flank. But the centre back is very alert to the threat. Jharkhand are a little bit struggling to clear their lines, you have to say. Full credit to Odisha for imposing a tough counter press, winning the ball as soon as they lose it. Now another long throw in is deflected out from Jharkhand player. Odisha's number 18, Susmita Tanti. Much of the Odisha attack concentrated on the left flank. The cross in, the goalkeeper drops it. A chance for Odisha to capitalize. Number 17, looking for options. That's a weak cross into the box, allowing Jharkhand to clear their lines. Can they hit on the break? Again, look at the vigor with which Odisha are winning the ball back. They're showing greater intensity and greater hunger to make a fast start to the tournament. Just a wasteful throw in. Possession handed straight over to the opponents. Would like to remind you again how the tournament went for both these sides in the group stages. Odisha finished as the runner-ups in Group 3, finishing second to Himachal Pradesh. But you know the tournament has a rule where even the few of the best second place teams progress to the knockouts. And now this is their chance. Yes, they have faltered in the group stages, but now come the big stages. Number 11 going for goal. That's a great save from the goalkeeper. It's a superb save. First time either of the keeper has worked, and Anjali Munda has come on top. Struck with great vigor. It's the number 11 again with a second shot of the game. A much better effort this time. And now swinging corner it's going to be. First set piece. Malati Munda. Fizzes one into the box. Great contact from the defender and it's in. Odisha take the lead. A deserved one, you have to say. A brilliant header. She was leaning away from the ball, but the way she generated the power and the loop to beat Anjali in goal. That's the star quality. That is the leader over there. Pyari Jaka, the captain, playing from the front, giving a side the lead. And now, Odisha are hungry. They want two, don't they? The pass well cut out by the Jharkhand defense. Jharkhand are a little bit rattled after the good start in the first minute. It's all been Odisha's favour till now. And a goal from a set piece. Imagine who combined. To your shock, it will always be Malati Munda. The player with the highest number of goals turns the assister this time for Pyari Jaka. The captain putting a brilliant header into the back of the net. And again, good link-up play. Number 6 spraying it out wide. A diligent leave there. Malati on the flank with a fullback cutting in. Goes for the cross. The centre-back's trying to get a hang of it. Malati's cut back into the box again. It's Pyari Jaka going for goal. Another fine stop from the goalkeeper. Ball still in play. Jharkhand finally have a breather for themselves. This is relentless attacking from Odisha. Malati Munda causing all sorts of troubles on the left flank. Pyari almost doubled the tally, didn't she? Jharkhand have to just take a breather. They have to relax on the ball. They're trying to hash everything away. The clearances are not going their way. Another confirmation. Pyari Jaka, the number 10, the captain. and the goal scorer. A pedigree from the Indian national team will surely help her teammates. How much of a confidence boost it will be for them. A heavy touch from the centre back, but full credit. She owned it and darted into the midfield, playing around the press. This is some good football from Jharkhand. The pass letting them down. A lot of green space for the number 6 to pick a pass. Sumita Hembram dictating the play from midfield. Good interchanges there. But the through pass just making its way to Anjali's hands. Superbly whipped, but the defense reads it. And another start attack for you. Odisha's thumping performance from group stages was a 12-0 branding of Rajasthan. Every player put a goal or so in that rout of Rajasthan there. And despite all those, they were only able to manage a second placed finish in the group. They have won 2 and drawn 2 and have finished as runners up to Himachal. But thanks to the rule that the best second place teams progress, Odisha made their way here. We know the pedigree of the state. We know that they have produced champions in the past. Can the current crop stand up to the expectations? And coming to Jharkhand, they have been the relentless force in the group 4. Knocked back, the goalkeeper forced to clear and it will be throw in for Jharkhand. How superior Jharkhand were in the group stages, playing 5 and winning 5, scoring 21 goals and conceding only 2. But now, welcome to the knockout stages. In the opening 6 minutes, they have already conceded 1 to Odisha. They have to show that strong mentality which got them through as the group winners. They will be determined. They're hoping for something to turn their way. A deflected ball, a miss kick from someone, and they'll be right back in. There you go. That's what we were talking about. Just a loose pass from the Odisha player, gifting a throw to Jharkhand. Seeing a good amount of ball in the past few minutes. Can they make an impact? Great footwork from the number 8. But the pass ultimately letting her down. And a reminder that the best performance of Jharkhand was in a 9-0 humiliation of Jammu and Kashmir. Both these sides can be free scoring on their day. Odisha have already displayed with the likes of Pyari, Jaka, Malati and Yashoda. They're always likely to score and there's a dangling ball. Good goalkeeping there from Shushmita coming off a line, claiming the loose ball. And now she goes down in agony. Odisha will be worried with how easily they were just caught out with the ball over the top. The centre back was bullied and her marker got there ahead of her. If not for some alert goalkeeping, Odisha could have been in trouble. Good intent from Jharkhand, just going long when other things aren't working in their favour. Just a minor injury concern there for the goalkeeper. Hope that everything is fine. And now she's fine again, up and running. The never give up mentality, that is what they have to show to go all the way through into the tournament. Now play concentrated on the left hand flank of Jharkhand, trying to penetrate into the box. A reminder for you, Odisha with 25 goals till now and Jharkhand scored 21. There are goals in both the teams. The pass cut out easily. Sumitra. The synchrony is there for all to see. It's just brilliant. The ball coming out to the midfielder and the winger drops in. They're trying to create the triangles, the intricate passing. Now again, just a heavy touch from Malati. Did the ball strike the referee? Yes, it did. It's going to be a drop ball now. They have a lot of work on the hands, Jharkhand. They have to search for a goal and simultaneously they have to make sure that they don't concede another. Because once Odisha take a 2 goal lead, it'll be too much for them to cover. The clearing pass was a poor one. The ball going into the box. Jharkhand have a chance to equalize. What a save that was from the defender. Lashing it across for a corner. Just some minute errors creeping into Odisha's game at the moment. Giving the ball away in dangerous areas. And Jharkhand have a set piece of their own to counter. Another outswinging corner this time. Odisha got away by the skin of their teeth last time. Can they defend this set piece now? Mamta Kumari assessing her options. Going for the cross. It's a weakly hit one. But still, the striker jostled to get it back. Odisha's defender too strong and Pyari Jaka, what a turn from her. Just a little turn to bamboozle her defender. But the ball ultimately rolling out of play. They have to make these opportunities count. They can't be giving freebies away. Pyari trying to hook one ball in. It's a brilliant first time pass. Lovely first touch also. But the sideline referee raising a flag up for an offside offence. The first one of the game. Just another example of how synchronous the Odisha team is. Everyone know their roles. As soon as Pyari got on the ball, the run was coming there from the winger. The shot is a tame one from Jharkhand. They need to keep their heads calm. There is a lot of time to go in the game. They will get their opportunities. No need to go for goal rashly. Just play the passes. Get your way to the opponent's box. Keep the ball in front of them. Lure them out. She's all over the ground, isn't she? Sumitra covering every blade of the grass. Be it in attack, be it in defense. Just a couple of poor passes over there mean Jharkhand are on the ball yet again. The number 11 trying to cut in past a fullback. Aggressive tackling. And she goes forward now, wanting to join the attack. On the wing, Pyari. Superb footwork. She's cutting in. Will she go for goal? The pass well intercepted by the midfielder in her path. Just running back to the previous sequence, the fullback put two aggressive crunching tackles on the winger, won the ball, sprayed it to the flank, and made a superb run. This is the intent they should be having. Despite having the lead, Shushmita Tanti, the rampaging fullback, has gone forward. And now Pyari in a battle trying to cut back Finds the player on the edge of the box. Odisha going back to restart their attack. The pass coming in a bit heavy, and it'll be a Jharkhand throw. Again, some lovely footwork. Spread on to the flank. Fullback showing Malti the outside. She will happily take it and pass it back. It's important to sustain the attacks, and Sushmita will win a throw in for her side. Patient build up from Odisha. Again, there's a foul on the touchline. Are we going to have the first booking of the game? The referee letting it flow, letting it slide in the good spirit. Both the players got up and had a fist pump at each other. We're all good. But Jharkhand have another situation to deal with. A dangerous free kick now. Both the players locked in the tussle. You can never know who goes for what. Just on the touchline, it's better to go for a cross rather than go for goal. They've practiced hundreds of situations on the set piece training ground, and now the shot being caught, the goalkeeper Anjali makes a confident save coming out of her area. Number one looking for options. She fires a low throw. Going long is just not working for them. But the rebound coming in their favor. Laying on to the left flank. There goes the through ball. It's an offside offense. Everybody in the Odisha defense knew. They just let her have a free run at goal, knowing that she was offside. A cohesive defense yields you so many offsides. Everybody have to be in sync over there. Another lovely pass from the back. Superbly hooked into the winger's path from Pyari. She gets there, teasing a fullback, getting the cross in. The centre back had to be strong. Odisha have maintained 2 clean sheets out of 4 matches. A 50% clean sheet record. But the 2 games they have drawn, they conceded plentiful of goals. They'll be wary. A clean sheet today and they'll take all 3 points home. Look at that again. Slick footwork. Drawing the defenders in and out. Going in one way first and then turning with great agility to the other way. Taking defenders out of the game. She's enjoying herself on the pitch. Asking the players to make runs for the long ball, not getting it. Sumita inverting. Number 11 going to the touchline, a heavy touch. The idea was right to knock it past the fullback and get the cut back in. The forwards of Jharkhand are waiting for service. They're just not getting more involved into the game. Now this is a lucky break in the way. A chance to run at the opposition. But a poor pass from the number 16, Lalita. Meanwhile, Odisha on the forward endeavour once again. Pyari making the run across the field. Rolls it across. Going for goal from distance. It's never going to beat Anjali, is it? It's a tame effort. He saw the opportunity. Wanted to take the glory shot. Again, long ball, causing problems to the ODI defense. This time they deal well enough with it. Playing passes in the back line, trying to pull the trigger. The pass from the centre back. It's been a constant theme of Odisha attacks. Long balls from the back. She lost track of the ball over there. The fact that Jharkhand are playing with a lone forward, it's getting too much for her to be involved. The clearances are going strays over the right, over the left. She's not having any support from the wingers. It's very hard to be playing as the lone striker for Jharkhand now. The midfielders need to step up, find the passes. Shasmita will have no problems in teasing her opponent before picking it up casually. A good pirouette over there. Trying to blaze past her marker. The referee notices an infringement. It'll be a free kick for Jharkhand. What a potent front three Odisha have got for themselves. Yashoda, Malati and Pyari. The kind of perfect trio, if it ever existed, would be this. Pacey wingers, creative wingers who can dribble or shoot, cut in, and the dream of a striker, Pyari. She'll drop in, cause all the problems. She'll go forward and score incredible goals. And as we saw earlier, she has a set piece goal on herself. Brilliant looping header. As we approach the end of the first quarter, just a reminder, Odisha have taken the lead through the set piece. Their star player Pyari Jaka stepping up and burying a header early on in the game from Malati's cross. Jharkhand have tried to launch some attacks, some counter offensives, but none of them have been successful. They need to find a way to breach the Odisha defense. The midfield press from Jharkhand isn't existing. It's giving Odisha all the time in the world to pick their passes. The track back has to be of greater measure. The centre backs are playing a lot deep. The midfielders are dropping in. About the halfway line of Odisha, they're having all the freedom in the world. And yes, they're deploying a high line because they know that they can win the ball back at will. Good knock from Pyari. But a wing partner was in an offside position. Going long again. The kicking has been disappointing. And now this might spark something. What a brilliant ball. The goalkeeper coming out, going for the lob. This is the closest Jharkhand have come. And the awkward collision. The winger is down now, holding her head. The referee brings medical attention onto the pitch immediately. That's the closest Jharkhand have come. Another long ball over the top. The striker dominating her dueler. Got there in front of the goalkeeper. Tried to get the lob. The placement wasn't perfect. The referee trying to get the both versions of the story. She has already awarded a goal kick. She's not going to change her mind and give a penalty now. But she just wants to make sure that it doesn't happen again. It's a contact sport. When both sides go for the ball, something is about to give. And in this case, Jharkhand striker, the number 8, Kusma Kispoti, unlucky to be on the receiving side of the challenge. A corner it's going to be. And now, Odisha have to defend this set piece. Watch out for the late runners from the edge of the box. It's a much better delivery this time, but it'll only be a throw in for Jharkhand. Jharkhand have maintained 4 clean sheets out of the 5 group stage games, but just 6 minutes into the knockouts, they've conceded a goal. Such is the difficulty of the tournament as it progresses. Now will be a short stoppage in play for a water break. It's important for the players to stay hydrated. A bright, scorching Amritsari sun. For 90 minutes, they have to show the utmost endurance and athleticism. Now look how high Jharkhand are playing now. They've got only 2 centre backs marking the forwards. What did the coach say? Are they going for the kill before the break? The press, like how springs trap from a deadly trap. That is the way in which Odisha are pressing in their area. Good defensive clearance from the centre back, standing firm. Ball played down the left flank. Great composure shown there by the winger, getting the cross in. Misses everyone. The number 11's header. It's a tame one and an easy save for Susmita. Had to be better. The ball bounced comfortably to her path. She had to do better over there, you have to say. And the heavy first touch from the number 10, giving Odisha a throw in a dangerous position. Full credit to Jharkhand's winger for creating that opportunity out of thin air. Look at that. Jharkhand have come to play now. They are having that aggression and intent finally in their game. Chasing the Odia players, not giving them a moment's peace, winning the ball back. This is the Jharkhand we know. This is what they are capable of. They will have a spring in their step to get the equalizer before half time. Sashmita under no pressure, kicking the ball out of play. This is what happens when you ask the right questions. Tried the 1-2 pass, but it fails. Appealing for an offside, and they do get it. An early substitution for Odisha. A shocking one, you have to say. What did the coach see that we did not? It looks like the player has some injury. Sumitra Hembram has been one of the better players for Odisha. She might have pulled a hamstring or something. It's Deepa Nayak onto the field for them. A forward for a midfielder, there has to be some improvisation, or else the balance of the team will take a hit. Sumitra Hembra made a superb start to the game, but now she has to hope that her injury is nothing serious. It looks like it's a physical mismatch at times. Odisha are having a slight advantage in winning the duels thanks to their supreme physicality. Confirmation of the substitution. Deepa Nayak entering the fray for Sumitra Hembram. A disappointing end to a bright game, you have to say. She was putting the challenges in, winning the ball back, and trying to make the play happen. Her connection with Malati on the left flank was delightful. Now Deepa releasing the winger down the right flank. Look at the run on the far side of your screen. Going for goal. It has to be a tap in. Oh no! She has missed it. How did Jharkhand get away with this? A great defensive intervention. Superb cross sprayed into the box. Just when Malati was about to tap it home, the defender gave her all to clear it out for a corner. That is the kind of defensive resilience you want to see from your side. They're defending for their lives now. Malati will have a chance to find Pyari yet again and double their lead. Watch out for the powerful kick from her. This time a low grounded one. Chaos in the box. Jharkhand trying to get it away, but no, they can't. Just lashed wide of the frame. This is what Jharkhand's problem has been. Unable to clear their lines the first time of asking. A chaotic situation in the box. Subhadra Sahu let it fly. But the ball got onto the wrong side of the post. Deepa adjusting her body well. Straight into the action. Got onto the pitch, wasted no time in trying to drive the attack forward. On the left flank, the cross well blocked by the defender. The game becoming more and more of a basketball match as we progress deep into the half. Both sides throwing punches at each other with full force. And in swinging corner. Good ball there, but Sasmita was unfazed. She dropped it initially, but made sure that she got onto it. Was she going for goal over there, you have to ask? She saw the opportunity, tried to catch the goalkeeper out, but Shasmita had her angles covered. Now a good chance to release someone. But the striker going for goal. Not fruitful. Yes, it will count as a shot and a shot on target. But the chances of her scoring there were very slim. There will be a time when you shoot from anywhere and everywhere, but this is not it. You can understand if that was an attempt in the 80th minute, trying to get an equalizer desperately, but now they have time. Just try to pass their way into the box. Jharkhand now have a free kick for themselves. Sudha is interested in taking this one. The set pieces have not yielded them any joy. Will this be any different? A chaotic ball into the box. Hooked in by the winger. Off the bar and it has to be in. No. What a lucky escape that is for Odisha. Jharkhand are not away yet. Another chance to go for goal. And finally Odisha can break now. Malati. She has that burst of pace, but the pass was a poor one. She's disappointed with herself. Now the number 8. Releasing the winger. The offside flag does go up. What a lucky let off that was for Odisha just moments earlier. The free kick was kept alive on the deep inside the right hand side of the box. The floated cross almost got Susmita out. Just the Jharkhand forwards were not able to finish it off. Set pieces providing both sets glittered chances. The difference being Odisha took them and Jharkhand have failed in taking their chance. Now again, good interception from the fullback. A good duel coming in. Jharkhand winning it this time. The number 16 playing it into the box. The centre back gets it away. This is where the physicality of both the sides are making a difference. Jashoda has been on top in the midfield. The number of aerial duels she has won today, she would be the highest ranked one of the lot. And again, calm under pressure. An uncharacteristic slip from Malati, gifting a throw to Jharkhand. Knocked on the right wing. The striker coming out wide. She keeps hold of the ball. The winger cutting in. On her right foot going for goal. It's a tame effort again. The creating opportunities, just the finishing is missing. Imagine that shot with more venom. It could have got Shasmita so many problems. Just a casual flick of the boot. The centre back reading the situation well and clearing her lines. And now a corner on the other side for the first time. As we approach the final 5 minutes of the half, can Odisha double their advantage? The formidable lineup in the middle. Going for goal. Fist just wide of the post. Another brilliant set piece for Odisha this time. So nearly. The ball ghosted into the far corner. You bet Anjali saw that and she was happy with leaving the ball, knowing where it was headed. Trying to keep the ball alive. Hooking it long. Good first touch from Lalita again, but unable to make it count. The centre back intercepting and then playing a lovely ball forward. Jharkhand trying to get a foothold. You have to say Odisha's attack has died down a little bit in the past few minutes. Pyari Jaka isn't getting many touches of the ball. She's just being a bystander. The ball is being played in the midfield, the middle third. And now Jharkhand have a lot of space. Lalita, can she get the cross in? Goes for one down along the ground from the edge of the box. The strike catches the defender. And now again the return ball will easily be collected by the goalkeeper. Should she have gone for an aerial cross? Lalita's cross along the ground was easily cleared there. The decision making has to be better in the final third. And Pyari bullied off the ball. It's a long challenging ball for the centre backs. Brilliantly done from the Jharkhand winger. But it's Odisha who fly forward, and another misplaced pass from Malati. It has been frustrating for them after that early goal. The attacking threat just isn't working. Malati especially misplacing a couple of passes straight into the defenders, trying to play out from the back. Lucky to win a throw. They're getting boxed over there. Jharkhand are concentrating, going player for player in terms of press. Look at that again. It has to be a pass to the goalkeeper, but maneuvered her body well and found the free pass. We've hit the 45 minutes and are waiting for the referee's call on the added time. There won't be much. Jharkhand playing better football as we approach the end of the half, trying to end the half on a high. Now there goes the long ball, easily intercepted by Jharkhand. Odisha's levels have certainly dropped in the past 10-15 minutes, along with an increased spike in Jharkhand's performance. Might lead to something. Malati assessing her options. A back pass is the safe route, she says. Another good press triggered, but it'll only end up with a goal kick. We can certainly see how much Jharkhand grew into the game. They'll fancy themselves to get an equalizer in the second half if they continue playing this way. The pass completion rate would be worrisome for Odisha because they have tried so many long balls. Not all of them were accurate. Now a final chance. Cutting in from the right wing. Look at the overlapping run over there. She stayed on top. Very good physical play from the winger. Can they get the cross in? Jashoda's heavy touch. She will fire the cross in nevertheless. The centre back clearing it first time. And another firm clearance from the midfielder, only as far as the centre backs of Odisha. Keeping the ball under their spell. A bit of pinball going on in the middle of the pitch. Will finally end with an Odisha throw. 2.5 minutes into the stoppage time. How much more are we going to get? Malati again. This time finds the right pass to the number 8. What a brilliant ball that is. Just a bit overhit. And that's some smart goalkeeping from Anjali. She read what was the intention of the player. Started early. Good starting position. And a fine pinch. Jashoda threading the needle with a brilliant pass for Pyari. Will she go for goal? Just across. How did she miss it? With a golden touch. Everybody thought that would hit the back of the net. A lovely through pass down the middle. Pyari on her right foot. Lashed it across. Caught the goalkeeper out as well, but it was just off target. That was the golden chance for Odisha. She will be disappointed with herself. It should be 2-0 to them. A great half of football. This is how you want the tournament opener to be. Full of action. Not even a single dull moment in it. What a start to the 27th edition of Senior Women's National Football Championship, powered by Hero. An early goal from Pyari Jaka to show for all the action, but there have been glimpses. Jharkhand hit the post, and again Odisha on the edge of the half, almost scored the second goal. Join us on the other side of the break to find out what happens in the second half. The halftime score reads Odisha 1, Jharkhand 7, courtesy of a Pyari Jaka header. A confirmation of the halftime stats. A very close game. 52% of possession for Odisha. Both sides have a similar number of shots and on target. But as we just said, Jharkhand have a couple of stray shots from way outside the box. They would like to do better. And Odisha would be ruining the missed opportunity of Pyari Jaja. It should be 2-0. But let's see how the second half pans out. Now, welcome back to Amritsar for the second half of action between Odisha and Jharkhand. Both sides involved in the team huddle again. And another half-time substitution for Odisha. They're down with two already. The coach playing all his cards so soon, not keeping anything for late situations. They're not happy with something going on the field. We've talked about how their attacking threat has fallen off a cliff after the early bright start. Now it's an attempt to regain the favor. And now we're underway in the second half. Jharkhand kicking off and attacking from right to left of your screen. Odisha from left to right of your screen in the blue strip. It's the number 7, the substitute involved early. Good energy, good pace from her. With the pass, letting her down. Satyabati Kadia trying to make an early impression and catch the coach's eyes to be in contention for starting the next game. A fast start from Odisha, hooking passes down the flank. They had a similar fast start in the first half. Couple of encouraging attacks before grabbing a goal from set piece. Now they'd like to grab one earlier and settle the game. Loose ball there. Jharkhand getting it in their favor. But the pass well intercepted by the Odisha player. She does keep it in. Down the flank now. Again, Satyabati. A long cross, goalkeeper spills it. But luckily there are no players to compound and both are down in some agony. Pyari Jaja and Anjali getting medical attention soon. It's the substitute causing all sorts of problems for Jharkhand. An incredible long pass into the box from the deep. Both players colliding. Let's hope that they're all right and can go on with the play. It's a worrying sign for Odisha. All the players rushing to the captain to see if she's well. And the Jharkhand goalkeeper also feeling the impact of the coming together. Pyari Jaja is a star for the Indian national team. Her fitness will be a matter of paramount importance to everybody watching. Look at the commitment from both the players. The goalkeeper at all costs wanting to prevent the goal, and the striker at all costs wanting to double her tally for the day. What incredible level of commitment. We're truly grateful to be witnessing this level of professionalism from both sets of players. And they have requested for a substitute. The stretcher is on for Pyari. Let everyone pray that she is all right and can get to her best very, very soon. We know what a star she is. What a sad sight this is for all lovers of Indian football and all lovers of football. Pyari Jaja, let your comeback be quicker and stronger. And Anjali is still receiving treatment from that nasty blow. You can never blame anyone. Just two players going at 100% for the ball. Sadly, in football, it happens. Now Odisha will be forced to make a substitution again. They've already made two, and this will be their third substitution. Another change in game plans. It looks like Anjali is in a slightly better shape. She might carry on playing. She's still getting the treatment. And now the Odisha team is in need of a leader. Their captain has just been substituted due to a horrific injury. Now they need someone else to step up and fill her shoes. It won't be easy, but they have to try. They have a goal to defend, they have a lead to defend, and they know that another goal scored would probably seal the game. Who will be the leader that Odisha need now? A huge chance for anyone stepping up. A thankful sight over there. Anjali is fine from the heavy challenge. And now we patiently await the injury update from Pyari. Let's hope that it's a positive one and she can come back onto the pitch sooner than we expect. Jharkhand knitting passes together. Both players converging on the same ball. It's a lovely little ball for Lalita. The centre back had to be alert. Ghosting in between the centre backs. That's a good run from Lalita. That's the kind of through balls you have to see. Perfectly weighted. And the timing was good as well. Those small runs in behind make a world of difference. Lalita proved it earlier. And now they have a corner. Number 20 within Swinger. Going for goal. Almost caught the goalkeeper out, didn't she? It looks like she got a fingertip to it. That's a bold effort. It's a superb effort, you have to say. Going for goal directly from corner. It could have been so embarrassing for Susmita had the ball gone in. She got fingertips to prevent it. Astam with some threatening deliveries into the box. Add one more to the catalogue. But this time the flick from the defender is an alright one. And it'll be a goal kick for Odisha. Jharkhand stepping up the hunt for the equalizer. There goes another challenging ball. The goalkeeper quickly off a line. It's the prerequisite, isn't it? Everyone, every modern goalkeeper should be able to come off their line, communicate well with the centre backs, come for crosses, sweep high. Sasmita till now has put a faultless display. And look at her fly again. Out of a goal to claim the cross. Beg your pardon, to claim the loose ball. Perhaps kicking could have been better. Another stat attack. In the last 10 seasons, Odisha have been to the finals 5 times. and a one once. This is no mean feat. This is such a strong feat from Odisha. And now Jharkhand on the turn. What an effort that is. The striker caught the ball well, turned her body frame into it, got the power away, but just not enough to put it on target. Susmita maybe had it covered at a full stretch, but the shot being off target posed no threat. Again, speaking of Odisha, trying to break the monopoly of Manipur in this great competition. Manipur, the ultimate winners, who have just completed the three-peat and are gunning for the fourth successive title this time. Odisha have broken that chain. In the recent years, more and more teams are questioning Manipur's authority. Odisha, Railways, and Tamil Nadu getting there. Odisha have had a dream run of their own, winning the final just a few years ago. They have developed leaps and bounds as a footballing state. Great initiatives coming from grassroots states, encouraging young girls to take up the sport. With so much impetus put on improving women's football, it's such a great sight. Odisha's story has been brilliant. Though their last title comes in the 2010 to 11 season, they're already there amongst one of the best states and the best teams. The development of Pyari is just an example for that, and there are so many stars waiting to break out from this tournament. Malati, Jashoda, they all can be valuable assets for the Indian national team. And there is the substitute number 7, dancing with a fullback, going to the touchline. Great feed there, but couldn't just trap the ball under her spell. A bit of a dramatic fall, referee not falling for it. Spread out to the right wing, getting the cross in first time. The centre back, alert. Under clearance was astray, but makes its way to the goalkeeper. Jharkhand's number 8, still feeling the effect of the challenge. Kusumaki Spota. She hoped to win a foul, but the referee saw nothing wrong with the challenge over there. And she'll head to the sideline for a treatment. The referee doesn't want any more time to be lost. And she wants the ball. It's going to be a drop ball now. They're winning the duels very well. Jharkhand were outplayed in the midfield early on in the game. The way they've come back, their coach's words definitely putting to a good effect. Now Kusuma back onto the field, winning a corner for her side. Remember from the same angle just moments ago, Astam went for goal. What does she have in store this time? It's the fifth corner for Jharkhand. Odisha have made one of the three count. Can they make the fifth one count? Again, it's just become too cumbersome for her. Every time it's expected that she's going for goal, and this time it's an attempt that it goes awfully wrong. A very poor effort, you have to say, from Astam. She knew that the goalkeeper would expect this and still went for that. Didn't catch the ball sweetly at all. Pass trying to be intercepted over there, but Kusuma can only head it out for a throw in. It's been a bright cameo from Satyabati, full of energy on the flank. Twisting a fullback in and out, going to the touchline, getting the cross in. Shraddhanjali, the right back, trying to fire a pass into the middle, intercepted, but the clearance is a wasteful one from Jharkhand. Now the counter press works well. Jharkhand have bodies forward. It should be 1-1. What a save that is from the goalkeeper. What a brilliant save that is. How on earth did Jharkhand not equalize there? They have counter pressed well, won the ball high up the field. A delightful through pass. What a save from Sasmita. Goalkeeper single-handedly keeping a side in the game. On the stroke of the hour mark. And now, look at that. A brilliant pass down the right flank. Odisha's number 8 crosses into the middle. A finish just not being there from Malati. From the wing, she cut in centrally. Two great attempts from both the sides. It should have been 1-1 or it could have been 2-0 just moments ago. But neither occurred, and here we are at 1-0. What a miss that is from Jharkhand's point of view. Striker clean through on goal. You expect her to finish 9 out of 10 times. And sadly for her, it was the 10th time with the goalkeeper coming on top. Brilliant save from Sasmita. This is how you defend a clean sheet with. Your defense fights with their life, and if they do give up, there is the last line of defense, the hero in goal. You could say from the cheer she got from her teammates, how big a save that was. Everybody congratulating her instantly. And now again, huge gaps opening up in Jharkhand's defense. Unable to catch the cross first time. But the second one on her left foot swings all the way to the goalkeeper, Jashoda. Jharkhand fullbacks are pushing higher up, giving Jashoda all the space in the world to attack on her right flank. Satyapati is trying to play through the middle now. Initially, she was playing on the right-hand side. But due to Pyari's injury substitution, Malati is playing central and Jashoda, they're playing as a strike pair forward. Anjali's missed kick clearance onto Jashoda. She's going for goal from distance, but it's a poor attempt. From an experienced head, you expect better. Again, another disappointing kick from Anjali. These stops in momentum are not helping their cause. Jharkhand have been threatening in the past 10 minutes, but their playing out from the back has been subpar. Lalita dispossessed there. Jashoda on the flank. Trying to knock the ball past her marker. Is she feeling the after effects of that injury? Anjali's kicking has been very poor. She's either hitting it to the opponent or kicking it out of play. Would they be better if they can get a spare goalkeeper on the field? Looks like the after effects of injury are taking a toll on her. Kusma doing well to win the ball. Good interception. Reading the play well. Munika Mins. Satyapati finding a brilliant pass. The flag doesn't go up, and now it's a great chance for Odisha. What a tackle that is. Leading into the challenge, Pratiksha had to get it right. There was zero margin for error. Anything else, it could have been a penalty. But Pratiksha did incredibly well to prevent a certain goal. Because once the winger turned in, She could have had an empty teammate for a tap in. Full credit to Pratiksha for the brilliant challenge. But again, see how open Jharkhand were. Satyapati's pass catching everyone out, slicing like a knife through butter. They have to shore up defensively. Jashoda lofts it into the box. It's missed by the goalkeeper and it's 2-0. Odisha have their second goal. They have their insurance now. And the players celebrating in a huddle. They know the importance of this goal. Second successful corner for them. Early in the first half and now midway through the second. Brilliant ball from Jashoda. Jharkhand defense not picking up the late run and easily tapped into the back of the net on her left foot. Jharkhand were desperately trying to get back into the game. Couple of momentum breakers and the defense giving up. They have a mountain to climb now, don't they? Again, good first touch. They're getting the numbers forward, but this is hurting their balance. They're very light at the back. Odisha taking full advantage of that. It's a very rare sight. A team taking advantage of corners this well. Odisha have done their homeworks on set pieces brilliantly. It might also be a defensive catastrophe from Jharkhand's point of view. You cannot simply concede two corners in a single game. The marking, the zonal, or the player for player, something has gone wrong for them. Especially the second goal. Every player missed it, and it was a simple knock into the back of the net for the Odisha attacker. They have a substitution of their own. Salina Kumari coming on for Lalita. Salina getting a feel of the ball. Jharkhand keeping the attack alive. The right back getting the cross into the box. It's a challenging one. Surprisingly, the goalkeeper had to react. It could have looped in. What a goal that could have been. But thankfully for Susmita, it's only a goal kick. Kusuma had the ball pinched off of Pete. Such a good challenge that is. Julie Kishan casually making a crunching tackle. And now, how about that for a piece of skill and confidence? Knocked the ball past a marker. Went and retrieved it all the way. Susmita Bera. That's what fresh legs do. She casually faced her defender, knocked the ball past her, and bet her in a foot race. But sadly, there was no end product on it. Some pieces of skill has been extraordinary today from both sets of players, especially from Pyari in the first half, bringing her elegance from the national side. It's a good knock. The flag stays down for now. Cross into the middle. It should be a tap in and it's missed. An incredible miss from Shushma. Could you believe it? Kuzma knows. It's a huge chance it should be 2-1. Jharkhand are only letting themselves down with some poor finishing. Did she even get there? Yes, she did, but she failed to catch the ball. She had a wide open net at her mercy. Some wasteful finishing from Jharkhand, who have certainly forgot their scoring boots. How did she not score there? She's still wondering. But she can't ponder on it for too long. Other chances will come, and she has to be in a position to take them. Remember, there was a huge chance at 1-0. Sasmita making a brilliant 1v1 save, and then Odisha went on to make it 2-0. But now even at 2-0, Kusma had a brilliant tap-in opportunity, which she passed it. Jharkhand are creating chances, but they're not converting them. Odisha's defense very thankful that they still have a clean sheet to the name as we approach the final 20 minutes of the game. Look at the number of bodies they're committing forward. They're desperate to grab a goal and set up a grandstand finale. Satyabati. A superb exchange on the right flank. She only needed to beat the fullback standing in front of her to put the striker clean through on goal, but she fails with that pass. Jharkhand's defense going all the way back to Anjali. It'll be a testament for her kicking. It's been poor in this game, but this time a much improved effort finding a teammate. But the touch from her runs away for an Odisha throw-in. Now the ball flying out for an Odisha corner. Every time they're taking a corner, Jharkhand's nerves would be dangling. They have to be alert. The marking has to be perfect. Jashoda will be the one to take it. Trying a different one book. A short corner this time. Jashoda's delivery into the box. Anjali Paris it. It could still be 3-0. The number 20. The finish is a poor one. Deepa Nayak, the substitute. She had the opportunity. Put her laces through it. But the ball just looped a bit way over the goal. She could have tried to place it or instead power it, but she went for the loop. She was not beating Anjali from that range. Another good ball to the wing. Kusma. Nimble turn. Beating a marker. But the pass, the striker was making a run elsewhere and the pass didn't just find her. Satyabati. Good idea there. Diagonal ball into the box. Anjali coming on top. Again, fine interchanges from Jharkhand. Ball through the left. A first time cross. Not much of a problem for Sasmita. She won't be complaining at all. But there might be one or two complaints from her teammates regarding a distribution. Odisha very lucky to retrieve it following a poor throw from their goalkeeper. The give and goes have been brilliant from Odisha throughout the game. In the first half, it was between Sumitra and Malati. The cute little 1-2s, exchanging passes, beating the press, running into areas in behind. It all worked like a champ. And now in the second half, Satyabati has taken on that role. Here she is. To the touchline. Can she find the cross in? Cuts back. The header is just not simply caught well by the striker. And it will be a throw in for Jharkhand. 9 attempts on target. Beg your pardon. 9 attempts on goal from Odisha with 5 being on target. And as far as it comes to Jharkhand's 2 on target, both of them should be goals. No exception. Those two chances were incredible. An important challenge there for Julie Kishan to win, and she did win it. Kusma again just disappointed with her end product.
half half
The
और उसमें
fullback
preamble चलो
hassled her out. Another drinks break in the second half. We are nearing the full time. A similarly fast start to the second half from both the sides. Jharkhand looked like they would certainly get the equalizer. They almost should have, if not for a superhuman save from Sasmita. And then, as the script demanded, Odisha only went forward and added one more goal from the set piece. They only have to see out the next 15 minutes with a clean sheet to make a positive start to the National Women's Football Championship. Jharkhand might be wondering, there was such a mean defense in the group stages, have only conceded couple of goals, but today they've conceded couple of goals in 70 minutes, as much as they've conceded in the past 450 minutes of football. There will be worrying signs for them. The forwards not firing, but remember this is a long tournament. They will have other opportunities to set things right and get their goals. Or what do we know? We have seen stranger things happen in football. Do Jharkhand have a remarkable comeback in them? If something remarkable is going to happen, it has to start now from this throw in. Recycling possession. An attempt on goal from distance. It's an awkward parry from Sasmita. Claims for a penalty. That was so casual from Sasmita. She didn't see the striker chasing her. That was a dangerous dash the second time. I'm very surprised that the referee didn't even think about it for the second time. She's just apologizing to her teammates. Casually dropped the ball without knowing that the striker was there to pounce on it. We have seen penalties being given for lesser offences. Sasmita is very lucky to get away with this one. She dashed forward rashly to win the ball the second time. You can see she is just disappointed with herself. That could have been so easily avoidable had she caught it cleanly the first time. It's always playing with fire, being a goalkeeper. No matter how great you are throughout the game, one small mistake or one small error will define it for you. She made a huge stop earlier, but had this error resulted in anything else, she could have been under the spotlight. Anjali, meanwhile, nailing this kick from the back. Satyabati, a threatening figure in the attack. Again, the save parried out by Anjali. Cleared away.
उसमें हो गया नहीं
Both sets of goalkeepers being very nervy now. That's what pressure does to you. Easily shoved off the ball. Jharkhand trying to counter. But Odisha have numbers behind. What a lovely flick that is on towards Satyabati. The fullback with a crunching tackle, resulting in a corner. Yet another corner for Odisha. Can they make it three in a row? You have to go back to many years to see what side has scored all three goals from corners. Satyapati is going to take this corner. She'll take it short for Jashoda. Again, another robust tackle from Kusma. Now the short corner technique has been found out. It has to be a long one now. They've gone for zonal marking. It has failed twice and now they've opted for it the third time. But this time Anjali with a confident catch. A lovely disguised pass through the middle. But an offside. Flag goes up. You have to feel for Jharkhand. They are courageous. They're trying everything at their disposal to find a way to put the ball in the back of the net. But it's simply not happening for them. On another day, they could have easily put three past Odisha. Again, Odisha having a lot of time in the midfield to pick their passes. Lovely pass through the lines. But Joshoda slipping in the wrong movement. Deepa Bera could take some advantage of a defensive lapse. Final 10 minutes. It looks like Jharkhand have run out of steam. Odisha, meanwhile, could try to improve their goal difference. Get a cherry on top. The icing on the cake. The third goal. Again, look how easily they're controlling duels in the midfield. Anjali claiming the ball and a good throw to a fullback. Incredible pressure from Satyapati. The referee didn't see anything wrong with that. Lets the play flow. Odisha centre backs intercepting the attack. Deepa Nayak trying to swap passes. Satyapati has really caught the eye of everyone. What a game changer she has been in the second half. She hasn't led to a goal directly, but her flair, her skill, her energy, the hunger to press and win the ball back, and the ability to do something productive with it. She might be pushing for a start in the next game, especially now that Pyari is injured. The coach must be sweating on a fitness update. A double sub for Jharkhand. Dolly Kumari coming on. Kusma Kispota substituted off. A disappointing game for her. There were flashes of brilliance, but her finishing really left a lot to be desired with, especially the tap in she had at 2-0. It could have halved the deficit and blow the game wide open. Robbing the ball of the Odia players. Another decent kick from Anjali this time. There was a 10 to 15 minute period where her every kick was a gift to opposition. Maybe that was just the after effects of the injury speaking. Now she's back to her normal self, playing good balls to her teammates. Pin ball in the middle. Finally brought under control by Jharkhand's number 16. That's a fine pass for the substitute to catch on to. Great defending. Centre back coming across. Confirmation of the substitutions. Roshni Tiga coming on for Mamta Kumari. Again, trying to beat the defense. Going down in vain. And Dolly Kumari entering the fray for Kusma Kispota. Maybe the coach left it too late to make the changes. Could it have been any different had the substitutions occurred at the 65th or the 70th minute mark? A bit late coming in at the 85th. It has not been all smooth sailing for Odisha, you have to say. They haven't scored from open play and have made use of the set pieces. On the defensive front, they have put a solid shift, but there were odd chances of them getting beaten. The goalkeeper stood up, and the general finishing from Jharkhand has been wasteful today. But in the end, all of them won't matter. What only matters is the 3 points Odisha will be taking 5 minutes from now on, making a positive start to the knockout stage of the 27th Senior Women's National Football Championship. A short goal kick taken into the box. A disguised pass. Well done there. Look at the free bodies they're able to find. The through pass just being overhit. Jashoda can't get there in time. Jashoda's cross into the middle. Deepa Nayak, can she keep it in? She does. Another fresh substitute who's making the difference. Hook clear for throw in for Odisha. Long throw in fight towards the box. Jashoda. She's full of tricks, isn't she? The cross goes in. The header could have been a better one. It should be 3-0 and the game over. Heavy first touch, but Jharkhand lucky to win it back. What a pass that is. Down the right flank. The cross should be a perfect one. The goalkeeper misses it. And it's another huge opportunity missed for Jharkhand. Sasmita's blush is spared. She let the ball slide right through her. And there was no striker to capitalize on the mistake. Jharkhand will be so disappointed with themselves. And they win a corner.
ତମେ ପୁରା ଫୁଲ୍ ହ୍ୱାଇଟ୍ ଅଛ।
ସେ ବା କହିଲେ ଦୁଇଟା ବିଷୟ ରଖ ତମେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ମୋଟୁ ହ୍ୱାଇଟ୍ ରଖିବ ସେମାନେ ତ ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଖାଇଲାଣି ଇଏ।
Taken to the edge of the box. The cross going in first time. From the defensive chaos, a good block from the defender to present Jharkhand with another corner. The 7th one. Both sides now have the same number of corners, but Odisha have utilized 2 of them to perfection to win the game. The margins of difference are so fine between the two teams. Astam. She won't go for goal now, surely would she? Again! This is a disappointing effort. They know what's coming. It is truly disappointing from Astam. Trying the same thing over and over again. The midfielder there running into a traffic of players. Surely now Odisha prioritize the clean sheet. All their four defenders are staying deep inside their own half. Goal difference certainly matters in the latter stages of the tournament. They want to take this 2 goal advantage home. Are playing well deep in their own half. Swapping passes on the left flank. Jashoda trying to cross it into the middle. Number 19 going for goal. It's a tame effort. On the half turn, not generating the power needed to beat the goalkeeper. We're going to have 5 minutes of added time. Remember, there was a long stoppage in play when Pyari and Anjali had a collision.
उमेश भाई ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଉଣ୍ଡ କମ୍
And there's going to be another substitution. A double substitution for Odisha.
ହଁ ରେଡି ରେଡି
The coach wants all of his players to get a feel of the game. Number 15 and 5, Banya Kaviraj and Mamata Patra coming on to see out the game. They're putting additional defenders. Just shows how much they're prioritizing the clean sheet. The outgoing number 9, Monica Mins, has been a rock in the midfield. The number of challenges she put, the number of times she won the ball back. A shift well done for her. Just a little bit naughty there from the player. Leaving a stray arm on the defender. Jharkhand meanwhile will send Lakshmi Mardi for Astam Oran. That was the main concern from our side. Did the coach leave the substitutes a little bit too late? Mamata Patra on for Deepa Nayak. Substitute getting substituted. A very rare scene on the field today. And Banya Kabiraj for Monica Mins. Final 3 minutes of the stoppage time. The substitute for Jharkhand's cross. Lovely flick there from the back heel. And now Odisha have a 2v3 situation. Jashoda not able to beat her marker. Will wait for support. And a disappointing pass to end the move. You have to say there have been flashes of brilliance from either side. From Odisha in particular, from Malti and Jashoda, it hasn't materialized. As much as they would have loved a goal from open play, they've scored both from set pieces. That is one issue they'd look to iron out when they take to the field next time. Get goals from open play. And hopefully have Pyari back on the field because her finishing is elite.
কেমন লাগলো না?
A long free kick taken. Odisha will have another pop. Maybe the last 1 or 2 attacks remaining to make it 3-0. The result was never in doubt as soon as Odisha scored from the second corner. Jharkhand didn't simply turn up with the shooting boots today, and that will be the point of difference. Sums up the day for you. Strikers not on the same wavelength. The final passes going astray at times. The finishes missing their targets. Into the final minute of stoppage time. Odisha casually exchanging passes amongst the backline. It's a poor giveaway now. Can Jharkhand finish the game with a high? Satyapati. Look at the pressure triggered. Even in the 95th minute, they aren't giving up, are they? Another giveaway this time. It's a 4v4 situation. But she puts water on the fire she herself has created. A corner beyond the 95th minute. One last chance for Jharkhand to get something out of this game.
Mm,
ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଟାଇମ୍
5 minute add on
କ'ଣ
Shraddhanjali
କଲେ?
5 minute.
giving the ball away initially, but again coming back to make a crucial clearance. Substitute taking the corner, much better delivery. Something different from Astam's failed corners. But this will be the full time, and it ends at Amritsar, the Guru Nanak Stadium, Odisha 2, Jharkhand nil. Couple of goals from set pieces were all it took for Odisha. They make a positive start at the Women's National Football Championship final rounds. And meanwhile, for Jharkhand, they have work to do. They have to find goals from somewhere, and their set piece defending has to improve. Odisha have taken 3 points, but I don't think they'll be very happy with the kind of performance they put.
If you go,
Again, playing in the spirit of the game, a lovely gesture from both the sides. Full credit to the referees for having a positive impact on the game. They stopped it when they deemed it was necessary. They ran the game smoothly. There was no cards issued. The tempers didn't flare. Pyari Jaja opening the scoring with a thumping header, and Karishma Oram in the second half tapping it home from another corner. Sums up the story for Odisha. Couple of set piece goals. And Jharkhand, you just have to feel sorry for them because on another day they could have easily scored some 3 or 4 with the chances they've created. It's a long tournament, and Odisha have made a positive start to it. Jharkhand should not let the result get to their head and bounce back positively. It's been a pleasure bringing the opener of the National Women's Football Championship to you. Join us shortly. There'll be more action coming your way from the AIFF channel. The second half statistics, as we can see, completely swung in favor of Odisha. They've outpossessed their opponents. They've had greater shots on target. A good performance, but they're not the best of their ones. They can still increase their capacity and play on a higher level. Maybe the rust from being idle for a couple of months, but once they've hit the momentum, they will be back at their best. But for now, our thoughts are with Pyari Jaja. We wish her to make a quick recovery and take to the field next time, because a star of her quality will be a huge missing point for any team. And coming up today are a superb clash between Chandigarh and Punjab at the Guru Nanak Stadium, 4:30 p.m. on 14 June, which is today. Stay tuned for further action. It's been a pleasure bringing this game to you, and we'll be back with more action soon.